G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming, episode 25 of our Bellwright playthrough, and geez, some things have been happening since our last one. We made a few mistakes in our last one, and I doubled up on those mistakes, and I'll quickly show you why. The mining that we had is definitely being pulled down, which was great, but I forgot it was on this town and left it on, and as a result, I had people, yeah, walking all over the place. You can see I've got this like stream of them. I've managed, funnily enough, to only lose one person. I don't know how that's even possible so far with bandit camp, lots of bandit camps, bandit camp right near the brigand headquarters. Yeah, it's like amazing that they actually survived, to be honest. So anyway, I've just changed it over. I let it run its course for a little bit, just to see what had happened. But yeah, this person's obviously running back and forth. This person's running back and forth as well. Oh well, it is what it is. They'll heal, and we'll get back into it. So essentially, we have the dock being built still. This one is taking forever. We've got another large bandit camp popped up just here. So we need to get everybody back to camp anyway. We got 3 that we want. I want these really close to my base. And we've got a little bit of work up here to do as well. So bandit camps, Farnsworth is probably the big priority for us though. So as soon as this dock is finished, I will be taking Farnsworth because I think that's going to be the best way to get troops back and forward. Because the brigand headquarters is pretty close, and we are just going to go ahead with this mine and see what happens. So yeah, don't know what's happening over here at the moment, so we can have a look in here. That's 81% complete, the river dock. The hammer he had broke, and he dropped the other hammer I gave him, which was crazy, so I had to go and give it to him. That one should be sorted tomorrow. We also have, this is our copper mine. We're missing pickaxes, so I need to go and sort that out. Because we have a schedule set up for that one. So what else we got here? So the mining hut. I'm not sure if it has all the materials, but that would be interesting. I'm going to go hire somebody from, we've got a little bit more renown now, so I will go and hire someone from Kreshmere, and we can sort that one out. So yeah, well, so that one's one of our priorities as well. So iron is something we really need to get on top of. Now, I do have a setup in the caravan for the copper mine in regards to pickaxes, so I'm not sure what is going on there. Let's have a quick look at it. It's supposed to take a simple pickaxe each time it goes and bring a broken one back. It's only set at 26, so there really shouldn't be any reason why that's happening. So he's not making any at the moment at all. So I can't get to the next level, trigger the caravan, unless I lower the amounts, I guess, for this run. Let's have a look. Lower this amount, I guess, and to trigger it, because you can see here that the copper they have is 23. So let's see if we can just get it a little bit below and see if we can just trigger that way. If not, I'll run the pickaxe over there myself. I was hoping just the one pickaxe would do the job. Is he bringing back the broken ones? I don't know, actually. So let's grab the pickaxes and just take them over, I think, and figure out what's going on. Because he has plenty of pickaxes, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have them over there. I'm going to readjust this. Now, it doesn't tell you when your cart's full. Unlike when you trade with a town, it will tell you when you go over your max capacity, which is a bit of a shame, because if I keep pumping this up, you can see it doesn't change, which is a bit of a shame. But I do know that 23 slots is 46. That should give me room for a pickaxe or two if they bring back any broken. So let's go over and have a look and see what is actually going on with that one. And let's have a look. So there is a broken pickaxe here. We'll just grab it. We'll just check the camp itself. Yeah, see, there's no... Not sure what happened there, but anyway, we'll drop off a couple of pickaxes. That should get them back on track. We'll take some of this stone. We don't need the copper at the moment, so we'll let that just do its thing. Hopefully that will get back on track. And we'll just throw these into... Well, the one in there. Well, there's a bit of copper in here. Oh, they're making nails. Oh, they're making nails. They're making nails there, and they're making nails here. Are they? Yeah. Okay, there's copper in here as well. So that we did change a few things in the last playthrough too, and it's dramatically increased. Well, okay. Nope, I'm looking in the wrong area. Thinking, where are my bloomeries gone? We put all these bloomeries in. Here they are here. So I'm guessing they're all not running because they got people all over the place. But yeah, I rushed them and didn't increase these amounts. But I only left them at a really low amount. So let's just see if that has exceeded. I think that's it. Yeah, I've got one more over here, but this one should be set up correctly. Oh no, it's not either. Alright, so they're all not running, but it's because I got people all over the map. But let's just check what our storage is on ingots. Well, it's funny. Yeah, so we got no bronze at all. We have 49 tin. We have 4 copper, so we have no bronze. And I'm guessing we have no iron because we have no peat. Peat's another issue. I'm gonna have to set up a outpost for moss and peat, which is gonna be really challenging, I think. But this area here I think is gonna be, I've been there a few times and it doesn't seem to be too many bandits around, so putting a small harvesting station in there would be good. Let's have a look at the building the harvester because of foraging hut. We don't want the hut, we want the smaller one. I've forgotten what it's called. Did we pull it down? I can't remember if we pulled it down. We may have pulled it down. Foraging hut. Oh, worst case, we go in here and have a look. So let's find. Oh, we researched the round shield. I completely missed that as well. Origin. It's got to be around here somewhere. Here it is. No. Foraging camp. Okay, so foraging camp. Yeah, so we must have pulled down the foraging hut. Okay, so we need to build one of those. I'm not sure if that can actually do peat and moss, which is gonna be a pain. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need this guy. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna build a new one of those and do the transfer method that we did before. hopefully not mess this up this time. So we are going to get that sorted as well. So let's have a look at, it's going to be a T2. Quite big actually, so. I wonder why it won't go in here. Alright, pop it there. Wondering, do we have stuff on the ground in here still? Nope. Pretty strange. Sometimes you can't put a building down. I think it's because when you do put a building down, it makes this pile, which it put over the top of this one anyway. But anyway, so we'll wait for that to be built. We're not going to change anything. We want it to just be built. We won't tee up anything in it because we're just going to move it. And then we do want to build a hut for them to sleep in. Housing tent. And we need storage as well. So we're going to need a small storage stockpile. So all these things that I'm building here, are we going to move? I'm just going to put them down. So hut. Yeah, 3 things. That should do it. And then we'll move them across to the other location the way we did the mining camp. So that should work fine. How my people are going at getting back. When I switched it off, most of them turned around. And we got a dead person here. Obviously ran into some bandits. Oh, look at all. Oh my god. There was a lot of loot on the ground there. I don't have a fast travel sign in here. This is where I normally put one too, right near this bridge, because it's kind of really quick. What's this guy doing over here? Okay. And running away from people, I'd say. Maybe we'll go and put a fast travel sign in there. I think it's going to be handy to have a fast travel sign. So 522. Let's have a look and see if we've got this stuff here. If we just grab it and do it. Oh, we got. Just realized we still got all this on us. And we'll just get the wood there. It's going to be a lot easier. I'm going to go and collect all that loot, I think. So I'm going to head that way. Okay, I'm here at the bridge and we are putting down a fast travel sign. I've just noticed that the bridge is just full, absolutely chockers with bandits, and that's going to do it one by one. It's stopping all trade from getting across. I don't know how my guys made it across there in the first place. You can see just all the dead bodies. I watched them a minute ago. Hit one more log. It just attacked a bunch of traders and my guys. I'm surprised my guys even made it across, to be honest. This bridge is crazy. Yeah, so I was thinking about this longsword not being the best weapon. I do prefer, I think... Nope, I don't want to pick that up. I think the one-handed sword with a shield is probably the best, because I didn't seem to be able to block very well. Let me know what your thoughts are, but... Alright, let's get this done. Alright, so now... I don't even know if I'm going to manage to get across here very well, so... One of my guys coming back. God knows how she managed to get through all of that. Now, there was bodies here everywhere. The traders don't last very long on the bridge, and the bandits look like they've all disappeared. And I'm probably too late. Yeah, that loot is just disappeared, unfortunately. When I arrived, there was I had the game on my recording on pause. I was actually didn't realize, but I was hoping to show you guys, but there were literally 20 or 30 bandits on the road fighting all these traders. It was absolute chaos. Okay, well, we got here for one bag. Well, it's a full bag. Okay, we're not going to be able to get everything in, I don't think. It's just, we don't really need all this stuff anyway. Alright, ran all that way for that. There were literally 5 or 6 bags here though, so... I think most of my guys, yep, it's all cleared now. The ones that have died have all moved on. I just put the fast travel sign in. It's because it's really close to this thing. Brigand's headquarters as well, so let's head back to base and then work out what we are going to do next. Now, some of the guys that are still coming back are just taking way too long to get back. These two are okay, but let's have a look. We've got, I think these guys are running into wolves.
Let's gather some more herbs from the forest.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of wolves in this area here. You can see they're running around all over the place, which is...
With more houses, we could make a small city.
Switching them to companion, they should just try and take on the wolves, but doesn't look like they are. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll try and drag those people back in with us if we can. And we had chickens highly stressed again. I kind of felt like I'm giving up on these guys, but someone did suggest putting in another thresher. I'm not sure what that would do though. We have the grain, so it's really just this thing. It's not... We had potatoes. There's no way. We had like hundreds of potatoes. Looking like I'm going to have to put in more farms. Well, curious as to what, you know, how many farms you guys have got. And let me just check someone else did suggest that maybe I had the food priorities set up wrong. And we'll do it here. So yeah, maybe I didn't do this properly. Okay, so 1. I don't think we've got any compound. 3. Top up. So yeah, this is the thing that confused me. Do we top it up when it hits 30 or top it up when it's below? We top up at 10? Like we're just losing ducks and chickens every... Anyway. Something else that person did suggest too was going through and inspecting all the chickens and working out whether they're any good or not. So, you know, stress penalty. Oh god. apparently you can check to see whether they are any good or not. I can't seem to figure it out. Maybe you can't on a chicken, a chick. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so chickens, so the chicks you can't. So these are quite good stats, I would have thought. So, and same here, like really good stats. So they kind of like seem to eventually get there anyway by themselves. But I am definitely not keeping up with the food. It's where did I think I was putting it in.
Thanks to you.
This one maybe. Yeah, we don't have any food for them at all, so. Okay, so yeah, there's our problem.
Is looking better and better.
Didn't help that I had half my village scattered across the whole map.
Work, lads.
Still trying to drag those people in. Now they're almost here. I don't know what this is slowly coming back. Anyway, okay, so the dock looks like it's disappeared as a building on here, so that's probably finished now. Let's have a look at the river dock. Okay, I wonder what this means, these little dots. Anyway, it looks like it is... I'm gonna raid tomorrow, that's fine.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
I don't know what happened there. Okay, so I want to get over to Kreshmere too to check that out, but Farnworth, yeah, we want to name that dock. Farnworth dock. So we know that that's, it has its own, I don't know if you need to have its own outposts, but anyway, it's gonna not cause any confusions. It doesn't really matter now. It is, I think, built. So what I will do is, I'm gonna switch this guy back. Well, maybe I should go and check it just in case. Actually, no, it's built because it says the percentage there is definitely says it's built. Okay, so we want to move this guy back to us, and let's switch him back. I'll make him a companion. Might drag him a little quicker. We've got a few people here. I'll just
Ready to move.
Oh sure.
get rid of these people.
Next time.
And we've only got, I think, 2 people coming back in still. Alright, so she's nearly back. And we should be back to full quantity almost. I don't think we've got any deaths through here. No, okay, cool. So she'd be our last person, and she's pretty much almost here, so worker it is. We've only got the one guy now that's going to have to run through all those wolf-infected areas, and the bell tower is the next thing that we're getting built. So the dock is built now, so we can move our army very quickly if we need to. The only thing I need to want to get over is to Kreshmere and have a look at that as well. And we've got a sword over towards the Farnsworth as well, so we're going to try and do that quest as well. So we'll go check the actual mining site that we set up first and see what we need, and then we can look at hiring someone possibly from that area over there to Kreshmere. Now when we do hire someone for this mine over here, we're going to need a couple of people over here. I reckon 2 to 3 people eventually. The iron, and we're going to set up the fishing, and we probably might as well do sort of various collection over here as well, see if we can make it a little bit more self-sufficient if we can. See it is, and we're going to have, as you can see, running the bandits all the time, so we definitely need them to be able to take out those bandits. So they're going to have to be as heavily armored as possible as well. Let's go and have a check and see what is actually over here and has to be done after all that, you know, mucking around before. Yeah, so there's a little bit of stuff here. Alright, so yeah, so we need, I wonder if this is all in here. Let's have a look. Ah, damn it, I've got all this stuff on me as well, I just realized. Alright, what does it need? It needs wooden planks, 22. We only have, oh yeah, we have the 22, so... Okay, then we need, what do we need? 9 nails and some crude stone. Okay, a little bit more of those. Need some logs too, by looks. And some rope. Whoop, I keep hitting the escape button. Thatch. So we're short 4 rope. 4 rope and then 4 logs. Don't want to waste that. I'm just going to put these arrows in here at the moment. And get some logs. So I think, yeah, we just need a 4 rope and 4 logs, and that should be able to be built then. We've got a hut, and then we just need to look at the fishing camp. But once we've got this up and running, hopefully we'll get there. So I'm just going to do some log cutting and get this sorted, and then we're going to have to go back and get the rope, unfortunately. But anyway, we'll see in a minute. So I've traded in my trusty longsword, and I have decided to switch back to the single-handed weapon with a round shield now that we have them. Yeah, felt like the single-handed and the round shield worked better. We're off to find this sword, so... Okay, that was pretty easy. It is extremely dark right now, and that's because we're in a forest. So we're not going to make it back. Why is this guy over here? Isn't it the guy we hired? Yeah, he was the river dock guy, I'm sure of it. I'm not sure why he's there. Okay. That is random. Alright, yeah, so it's night now. We're not going to be able to talk to this guy, so just essentially getting ourselves back to base now. I think the, yeah, nearest travel sign. Get back there and wait till morning. So I was just thinking about the fact that we ran out of potatoes before. I was wanting to check our farms. This farm here essentially seems to operate on 3 things. But wheat is such an essential item, I'm thinking maybe wheat should just run by itself. So this has onions and hemp as well. So I'm going to run just wheat on this farm. Now we have 3 things lined up on this farm, and it seems to be doing fine, which is sage, garlic, and flax. That we have hemp and cotton. I think they're pretty essential things, but they seem to be doing really well as well. So this is the one we ran out of, and you can see onions aren't doing too great either. So onions and potatoes. Probably run another one on that one just in case, and we'll see what's on this one. Yeah, so what's going on here? This is potatoes and beetroot. Why are we out of potatoes? So we either ran out of potatoes completely. I don't know if potatoes is actually a seed, is it? I think you need potatoes to make potatoes. Onion seeds, I know we definitely have onion seeds because I went and bought some, so you can see we're actually producing them. The only thing that was really concerned was the wheat, so I've changed that, but I think we covered on everything else here. How many farms are you running? I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms. We've got another one here. And this one is just running turnips and radishes. Which exceeds the 100 mark. Do I need to bump these up? What are your thoughts? I think, yeah, maybe I need to. I mean, we do have a separate... we are building another... food cellar. So I think I'm going to bump up all these food, and the food cellar is just going to be for all these raw materials. So all right, I need to figure out the potatoes thing. I think is probably we'll go and see a herbalist. We probably are out of whatever we need for potatoes, so can't hurt to have more if we have the room for it. We have plenty of barn storage at the moment. There's all our goods that have gone for the bell tower. Hopefully there was enough to get it all built in one go. And let's have a look here. 200. Oops. Yeah, so we have garlic nearby on the hills. I'm not sure. That's even needed, to be honest. I'll leave that at 80. And to be honest, like sage is pretty plentiful as well. So I'm just gonna swap those around. Actually, I did see a massive order for a flux the other day from one of the towns, so I will change that to 300 and just. Because the sage and the garlic are available pretty close by. We've got them on the hill up there, so there shouldn't be any issues there. And wheat, we will change wheat to a higher quantity, so it's continuing to go all year round. Because at the moment we're really low on... Well, I already had it on 300. That's interesting. So, anyway. Well, we use it for grains as well. See how we go with that. The food cellar has not really moved along at all. I'm surprised. There's a lot happening in town at the moment, and you can see these buildings too haven't moved along very well as either. So I do have some rope that I need to run over to the mining area, and we of course do have the fishing over there. So let's have a look and see what the fishing needs. Okay, so logs I can get nearby, wood I can get nearby. 11 flux. Okay, I might take some flux with me. I might get that started as well. We want to set up a little, little outpost over there. No, flux is in these two. Oh, we had a lot of chickens slaughtered. So here we go with the food again. I'm not sure what's going on. Plenty of food in there. Why aren't they just putting it straight into here? This one manage. Okay, so yeah, I don't understand this top up thing. I would assume that top up means when it gets to 10 it would top up, and we just found a heap of this in storage, so why wasn't it put into here? So anyway, everyone seems to be happier. There's not a lot of deaths here. And it is all chickens, so we need to reevaluate the geese issue, because we Yeah, it was our last geese there by the looks. So... you can't see the stats of a chicken anymore until it's actually a grown. So, but you'd assume that it would take on the stats of its parents. So they're all pretty high at the moment. So maybe I do need to build a chicken, the coop again, over here. I'm not going to just yet. We have got so many buildings going on at the moment and I really need them finished. So we're going to leave that one. All right, well, I'm going to run across to the mining camp and get this rope over there and also take the flux that I needed, which was the fishing camp. Let's have a look. Yeah, 11. All right, well, we're going to head over there now. I will just point out I discovered a really good setting just then. I was thinking, damn, after the last update, things got really dark again really quickly. I'm not sure why, but I don't like it being dark, super dark. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like during the day. But don't forget to play around with your settings if you feel like things aren't working. If you have a look at your settings and go to, let's have a look, options, graphics. There's this setting in here called Global Illumination Method. I put it on lumen just then, but none. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, that's dark. Not too bad. So I still can see stuff. Let's go back and change that one to screen space, whatever that is. Apply. And so it's still about the same. Graphics. And then let's change it to lumen. And look at that massive difference. See everything. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. It is obviously 5:20 in the morning, but things are getting a little bit lighter. But a minute ago, I just couldn't see anything, and I was like, maybe I need to check this out. All right, we're still building we're just getting all the wood together for this fishing shack. I want all the goods to be here before I send someone across. I did bring a couple of carpenter's hammers across over here as well and pop them in to the storage. But I really want just everything to be ready to go. This doesn't require a carpenter's hammer, so... All right, just need 2 more logs and this is finished. Then we can look at this one as well. And of course, we're going to take Farnsworth today. I think we're ready to take it. All right, we've got all the materials that we really need for the mining camp. So I guess really now it's just about hiring somebody to actually do the work there. So we're going to pop into this town. I'm not expecting amazing things because we have a raid due today too. We are still stranger actually. Ooh, okay, so that's not going to work. In order to get someone here without running the bandit gauntlet of this road, we need to get some things happening in here. And we've got a quest over here. Let's see what this one's about. But we need to, figure out what the best quests are here. And
try using your eyes next time. It's you. Look, I'm
it's the
sorry for what
lady,
happened.
the pregnant lady.
Listen, but if you can find it in yourself to forgive me, I need your help. Genuinely. And there's a big for once. See, after our they took everything I had gathered. If I'm going to survive,
All right, she wants us to find her loot. What's that called? Trustworthy. Okay, we're going to hand in this sword though. So what we're going to do is quickly hand this sword in and then we'll come back. I'm not sure whether that trustworthy will actually work on this particular place. So, well, Kashmir? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we're off to take Farnsworth now, I think. We're just about ready, so let's have a look and see where we're at. All right, I'm at Farnsworth. We just need to hand in the, I guess, the sword, but it looks like they're building the bell tower, which is good. Let's check and see. Ooh. They're 2 logs short. And a couple of planks. Ooh, that's not good at all. Okay, that might be an extra day. Let's hand his sword in, unless we want to go and do it ourselves. So,
Greetings. Your friend.
Please help us get rid of these chains and liberate farm. Your words give me hope.
Alright, so that's the liberation. Oop. We need to give this sword back to him.
Yes? Did you find it? Oh no, look at it. It's damaged. My wife can't see it in this. I need you to take this to blacksmith.
Oh my god, alright. We're gonna take this sword to someone else. Let's have a look. Why has he still got a question mark? Let's quickly see what he wants.
Greetings and good fortune. What would you like to know? Well, may the gods protect you. Unfortunately, I have no job for you. Anything else?
Okay, maybe it's just to do with the liberation. We need to get this sword fixed at a blacksmith. Yeah, Dean. I knew that was going to be the problem. Okay, so trustworthy is the other one. Recover stolen loot. Where is the loot? It's near Kreshmir. I'm pretty sure that is a massive bandit camp, so we will not be doing that today. I'm pretty sure that's got, you know, I can't do that by myself, and dragging my soldiers all the way over here. So I think priority is to figure out 2 logs, and what do we need? We need 10 wood. Alright, 1 log and 2 planks. 1 log. Alright, we'll get this sorted because we really need this bell tower fixed, and they will actually start building it if we can find the wood. The issue with this place is there is hardwood everywhere. Alright, we're going to head back and get this these planks. 2 planks and the wood that we need, the logs. And hopefully get this bell tower sorted today. Alright, we got the logs and the planks, so this should get constructed today, I hope. What is the time? 10:30. If they get this knocked over really quickly, we can move our army across here really quick and take this town. So, as long as they go ahead and build that, we should be good. What else have we got to do? We need to retrieve some stolen loot. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. We worked out that's pretty much a bandit camp. This whole area, I'm pretty sure. We'll go on over and have a look just in case, but I'm pretty sure this is a massive bandit camp. And we won't be doing that alone. Alright, yeah, this is, as you can see, bandit hell. I've already attracted a few bandits, so we're out of here. I thought I'd just have a look at that stolen loot quest just to see what was going on. We definitely need a river dock over this side in order to control Kreshmir. If we ever get it, we need a river dock. So I'm just gonna make a run for it. I don't think I could beat these guys by myself. Yeah, no, they've run off. Okay, cool. All right, well, we are going to head back.
Make sure everyone stays safe.
Oh, let's get the hell out of here. For some reason, they're really quickly running towards me. I'm not sure why. Oh, that didn't work. All right, we're gonna have to run into town. They just sprinted this way for some reason. We dragged them into the town here. Alright, yeah, we'll just let them take care of all of that. Easily done. Alright, that was the easiest way to do that. let's head back and wait. I guess let's see how the bell tower's going. It's not on the map, and I may have missed it just then as we were, running away from bandits. Oh, we have the bell tower, yep, up and running. So let's head back to base, get our forces together, and take this town. We definitely need it. So. Alright, back at the village, we are going to call up the troops and we are going to try and take that town. We want to just make sure we've got everybody in the queue. We lost a woodsman, I'm not sure how, but anyway.
It's going to be a good day.
This is the guy we hired to build the dock. It's not the greatest guy in the world. We might get rid of him eventually. Yeah, he's not. He's got 7 labor, but he's not really. I'm gonna call this guy expel, and then we're gonna get rid of him. We'll get our renown back. We'll get 3,400 renown for him, so that'll bring us up to over just over 10. So hopefully we'll get a couple of people from that. And all right, let's raise the army. Now we've got a few round swords that have been made recently, so there should be a few more people with a little bit more weaponry. Alright, did I pick someone that we don't have a blacksmith for? No, we have a blacksmith, so just struggling with the bronze. Okay. Alright, this is the lineup. Oh, we got a raid coming in, so that was perfect timing actually. Although, it's not too bad, it's pretty close. By the time we got everybody together, we can try and knock off 2 things at once. Alright, we have the army together. We've got a little bit. We're going to meet them. We're just going to go out and meet them, I think, because we want to try and take this town in the same breath as well, so... Luckily for us, they're pretty close to town. And then we'll head back and then we'll use the dock for the first time to head over and take that town.
Follow closely. Stay together. Forward march.
Got a decent amount there. We'll pick up some renown. What are we on? 6,700. I'd like to take the archers out if I can straight away. Alright, this guy just got smashed. Alright, trying to get them to click on the loot. Battle should be over.
Did you switch your brain with a chicken? Watch where you walk.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's head back to town and head on our dock over to the town. What are those guys going on over there? They are running in a weird... I'm just going to call them back in. I'm not sure where they're off to. Doesn't seem to be any loot on the ground, so... Alright, we're going to head off. We need to take a shipwright pack with us, so... I'm going to send the army down towards the dock. I think we need a shipwright pack in order to get back. So, that's something make sure you remember to do. I normally put up a little storage at each end actually, and I haven't done it this time around yet.
Beware, bandits on the road.
I have no idea where I put the shipwright packs though. Alright, I know I've got 3 of them somewhere, at least, so... Alright, I must have been looking at them. They're definitely... I've seen them before, so they've got to be here. Actually, I did move a lot of stuff into the new barn, come to think of it, so... I've got this one. Alright, let me figure this out. Alright, I'm staring straight at them. Here they are. There's 6 of them. So they're pretty chunky, so just bear that in mind. Give it a log, and we'll take a couple with us. Pretty sure we'll be fine with the 1. But yeah, normally I just set up a little storage container on the other end and make sure there's a couple in there all the time. Need to make sure this storage is turned off actually. Alright, so you just basically need to get your army pretty close to the dock, and it should tell you how many people are going to travel. It says 2 there, see, so they're not close enough. We went 29 on that. Well, there you go, 30. So, alright, so we're going to travel with a 30. And here we are. They should be just lined up at the front. There they are. So, I don't know why these 4 have decided to take off. But let's head on up to the town and take this town at Farnsworth. Hopefully we get a decent amount of renown for this, because we really are desperately in need of the renown. I didn't grab any food with me. Alright, and she didn't grab any either. Alright.
I'm walking here.
Shouldn't take too long, so let's...
Follow my lead. Move.
Alright, I'll wait till we're all kind of sorted. Everyone's coming in. Let's ring this bell and take the town. And I lost my shield already, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Why are they? All right, I had them on R. I'm an idiot. I had them on holding instead of attacking. All right, there we go. Not sure. I think we lost a few then, unfortunately. But anyway. Price of war. But yeah, I had them on holding, and I'm not sure how that happened, but anyway. That shield didn't last long.
Hold the position. Hold. Show no mercy.
All right, we now have liberated this town. We will drag everybody
Hey,
back
you.
through the dock.
Greetings. Your strength fortifies our. You did it. You are right, my.
All right, we didn't get a massive amount of renown, but the one thing that we do need is a laborer. So let's find ourselves a good laborer. This guy's pretty good. And it's down here. We're going to hire this guy. I'm going to send everybody down to the dock while I grab this guy. Hopefully it's not too expensive. We want to save a bit of renown for Crash Near when we get it going.
Hey there, valiant defender. There was a time when we were more welcoming, but that was a long time.
I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not thinking this through real well, am I? So
Forwards, march!
we got a bandit patrol. That was pretty quick. Actually, that got here really quick. Okay. Lucky I looked at the map just then, because we forgot that when I take a city, I need to be able to defend it first, and then I can hire him. So let's get up here quickly.
Follow me, now! Move!
Now, I'm not sure if they got heavy here super fast. I didn't understand how they got here so quickly. So that is a massive patrol though. Look how big that is. Oh my god. I want to knock out these guys. Don't. Alright, I gotta be really careful here. Back into the fray. They got a lot of archers. Oh, and I'm down. They really targeted me. I think we're going to be fine. So we're going to quickly respawn. And I've got a glitch going on here. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, we need to unstuck ourselves. There we go, we did it. I wasn't even there. Alright, just grabbing some food for the journey back. We need to quickly get back over there and see what's going on. I should probably learn to carry healing and bandages with me. Space is so limited in your backpack that... Alright, well, we are the liberators of Farnworth now, so... Let's clean up all this loot. And we're going to go and talk to... this guy. So I'm going to send these guys down to... I think once they picked up all the loot, which... 2 seconds, there we go. Send them down there. We'll catch the boat back. Hire this guy, and yeah, we're good to trade with this town now, so should be good.
The streets are ours again, and so is our pride.
Alright, that didn't last long. Let's have a look.
Welcome. You've done well so far.
4,000 renown. Cheap renown's getting expensive. That's alright, we got 14,000. So, and he has this coward one, which is a bit of a shame. But then he has, this guy's a great archer, so I think this, yeah, we're gonna like hire him anyway.
What do you need from me?
And we will turn him into a archer.
Forward!
And we didn't actually.
The stronger we become.
sort out his attributes too, I guess. So farming, farming, animal handling, and labor. I think smelting is a labor job, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. We want to try and increase his archery skill, so, and his agility. Strength is another one. I wouldn't mind getting him to 6. All right, we don't have a lot of books at the moment anyway, so we've got a couple of people to talk to in town quickly before we head back.
Yes, sir. After all these years.
And there's another person up here to talk to, so I'll just quickly talk to this person, then we're going to head back to our base.
It's good to see you again, my friend. Our village is usually peaceful, but lately the constant their fight. You know how they're tearing each other apart.
Alright, what's this one? Talk to this... Okay, talk to a few people in town about this one. We'll do this while we're here, because everyone's awake, so...
What do you want? If you're here to...
Tomas hasn't looked at me the same.
Yes, everyone has made their...
I know I can't change the past.
And we've got one more person to talk to. Sorry guys, I tend to skip through these quests pretty quickly. Oh.
If you're here to tell me to go home, don't... Happy? And I look at her now and I don't see my wife. I don't... Guilt? Damn right, she should feel guilty. What she... Alone, but...
Alright, we got one last person to talk to. Hopefully...
Anything you command.
There's sheep sleeping there. Is it? Alright, oh, okay. Damn. Alright, they're already asleep. We missed that one. We'll have to do that in the morning. Alright, we're heading back to the base by the dock. Alright, something I didn't realize. I got killed and I had the shipwright pack on me. So one of these guys, unfortunately,
Just give the word. I'm ready.
has the shipwright pack, hopefully, on them. But I can't send them back without it. So I'm going to go and search through all these guys and hopefully I picked up my gear. Alright, we found the person with the shipwright pack. So, yeah, that would have been a little bit embarrassing if I couldn't find that. Definitely need that. So we've got 29 people that we need to take back with us. And that's why it's always important to have that on you. 29, okay. And I'll just, when we get there, obviously, ooh, that's a bit of a weird little glitch there. Let's send everyone back. We will just double check that we didn't leave anybody behind, because that has happened to me in the past. Just the one death over there, so that's pretty good. All right, so yeah, another successful day in the right of Bellwright. We have a town to trade with now. Let's have a look and see what we can actually trade, I guess, with them. If it's anything worthwhile at the moment. Yeah, so every town has a lot of pelt. We don't really need pelt. It's one of those things that we kind of have enough of. We're really into yeah, hides and stuff at the moment. I mean, cured rope is something we don't have or need for at the moment, but it wouldn't be probably be worthwhile stocking up on that. I don't see anything else. Canvas, maybe. Resin. And then we could send everything we've got on this side, I guess. Yeah, we're getting we need another caravan if we're going to send all this. All right, that's 4 caravans. Most people are asleep anyway, so we're going to send that overnight and grab all that gear. We are on 11,000 gold. See how we go. We lost 500 gold from that trade, but we did sell a few things too, so we make a little bit back. So, well, yeah, we'll continue on in the morning. Alrighty, we have a massive, well, massive. We have all our carts out in trading, so they're going to take a little while to get to the town of Farnsworth. They're going through this kind of wolf territory as well. There are 4 of them and they should be armed, so I'm hoping everything goes well there. I really didn't think that through. Maybe I should have sent some people with them, but you can see I sent them at probably I can't remember the exact time, but it was night, so it does take quite a while for these carts to get from one side of the map to the other, so just bear that in mind, especially when you start trading with the later towns. You probably want dedicated caravaners to do that. And I think the next few days, now that we've got pretty much we've got every town this side of the river, what we need to do is probably clear some bandit camps, but also we just need to let the village actually make some goods. We've had the majority of the people out of town at the moment, fighting battles, and you can see like there's just no hides being made on any of these racks. There's nothing being cooked. Yeah, it's pretty stagnant here. It's almost 6 o'clock, so we're going to allow probably a few days worth of just basic crafting happening and gathering to see whether we can get back on top of our supplies, because there are towns that are wanting supplies, and you can see that the prosperity is just near impossible to keep up with. It's dropping. They want food, they want clothing, etc, etc. So that's something we're going to have to do a full video on, I think, just to maintain that. It's really crazy to think how many people coming out of sleep, how many things you actually need to supply for a lot of these towns. This guy here is our new recruit. I'm just going to grab him quickly.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
And I'm going to just gear him up. So, yeah. But apart from that, yeah, I think that's the end of the video. We did a pretty successful job today. I think the mining town is probably the next thing. Our mining village, which is over here. We need to figure out how to get Krishmir to associate. It only requires the 100 renown, so we've... or trust, I should say. So I don't know what I've done. Yeah, we've missed something there. We've got to have to head over to Krashmir and figure out what quests we can finish off in order to complete that one as well. People lining up for food. Well, actually, probably just more to put food back, actually, because when I got back from the Farnsworth village, we didn't actually put all the goods back, which is something we forgot to do. I wonder if there's any books in here that I can use. As well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Just waiting for this new recruit to get fully geared up. He's actually an archer, so here he is here. Let's have a look what he's got. He's being an archer, they don't actually put on very good armor, so that's something I will eventually change. I know it'll slow them down a little bit, but they get killed way too easy in my opinion. So anyway, he's got a bag, and we will play around with the presets later on and get it all sorted. So see you on the next video, guys.
When the diesel Wellwellet sparks und lightning takes to the skies with pixels ablaze and battles untamed, we'll conquer the virtual never made.